It's been a week since we last worked on the Ranger project, and today we're going to finish taking out the front suspension.
And we're taking the front suspension out so that we can wash this again. I know that you folks already seen the first wash in 6 years video, likely. If you haven't, go back, check it out, it's pretty cool. But a few things. After that, we got the truck back in the shop, and we're working on it, and I realized that the bottom of the truck still got some greasy film on it, and there's still, you know, silty road grime, especially in the state of Maine. We have salt and sand on our roads in the wintertime, so all that fine junk gets caught up in stuff. Anyways, there's a bunch of it left. We can't do our rust converting and our alkali priming and chassis blacking and undercoating and all that stuff. We can't put that over the top of that junk because it won't last. It won't be worth the effort. So we're gonna go back through, we blow everything out of it that we're gonna be replacing, because we got all new front end components for this thing, to make sure it's a good, safe vehicle for Brookie to drive. And also, if we get all that stuff out of the way, we can just do a better job. So we also got the bed off last week, which we're gonna be cleaning that up too, so we can undercoat that real well. Plus it gives us more access to the frame, plus the back of the cab, which has got a fine organic matter growing all over it, which we can address that. So yeah, we're gonna finish getting this stuff out of the way so we can do a lot better job. We'll hang it up with the tractor. We can go even higher this time because we don't have anything on the back to touch the ground, and we'll get stuck in it. So we're gonna get the rest of this stuff out. This fine twin traction beam Ford front suspension. It's gonna be fun.
At the 1.5 miles, 101.607.
All right, so we're gonna get the tractor so that we can lift the Ranger up outside so we can do the pressure washing. So we're gonna come out and get this thing and go around and meet Brookie out front, hook it up, get it hung right up in the air so that we can get to everything underneath, easy peasy. So let's see. All right, here we go. I remember how to drive this thing. Which one's which? I got it, I figured it out. Alright, here we go, going around. We used to drive a tractor all the time, always grew up with equipment with Grant's, with his company. He always had big tractors, and we had homemade woods buggies and cranes and stuff that Grant built, and I always bought everything broken and then fixed it, and then after we were done using it, sold it for more than he had in it. It's kind of the main way, I think. But this particular tractor is pretty new, and I don't use it as much anymore, so I don't work for Grant doing that stuff around the house, the company that he used to own anymore, so I have to remember how to run this rig. It's pretty fancy. It's nice though, he finally got a cab after umpteen years running this thing in the wintertime outside. He's getting a little bit older, so it's nice to have a cab with heat and AC. Alright, I'll face you forward so you can see where we're going. Get Brookie to open the door for us. Hopefully we can fit in here all right. It's gonna be tight, but we can do it.
going here?
Yeah, this is way too tight.
It is?
Yeah, we gotta move that. We're gonna get in trouble doing that. So what we can't do is knock over that right there.
This?
Yes.
Hold up, let me get back here.
Now let's just go this way with it. Like that. There, that's better. So then this. That. You'll see that right there? That right there is a very poorly welded on unit. We are not going to lift with that. That's bad.
That's sketchy.
Alright, we need plan B, which is wrap a chain down around. Alright, hold on. Okay, so I'm going to go up real slow, and the thing that I need from you is I need you to help me, which I should be able to see most of it, but this chain setup, when I actually lift, this chain needs to be vertical.
So when
If I have it like this, I'm going to pull the truck off the jack stands and it's going to swing, and chances are this is going to run into the chains in the bucket, and we're going to have a problem.
Okay.
So this setup I just did is probably too short too, I just realized.
So it has to be perfectly straight.
Yeah, we want it right straight up and down before we actually lift it off the stands.
I'll let you know what I think and then you look.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
I don't know. It's like this.
Alright, I'll go look.
I think that's good. Right?
Yeah, that's perfect. So now the next thing is when I lift up, these chains should never stand under the boom of the bucket, which I just did. But you should. So the way these hooks are, the way that they're held right now, they should not come undone. But that's what you gotta watch for me as I pull tension, because sometimes the chains will twist and the hooks will flip off. So like this hook's good, that one's good because the way that that's in, that won't come undone. But these I just worry when they get loose and then they flip. But it should be fine. I'm just gonna go up real slow, it should be fine.
And I'll scream.
You'll scream, alright,
I'll scream.
perfect.
Or I'll flail.
What?
Looks good to me.
Yeah, it's good. So we're gonna pull these stands. Okay, so when I lift this up, I want you to tell me when I'm about to hit the frame horns and I don't want to damage anything. So just let me, I want to lift it up and then like practically set it on the rear frame horns, but I don't want.
So like an inch off the ground.
Yeah, just tell me, and then we'll see how high it goes, and maybe we'll do something different if we have to.
Okay.
We might actually tilt it up on the back of the frame.
Okay. I'm gonna get down here.
All right, here we go. Going up. That's probably good enough. Oh, we got plenty of room.
Yeah,
still.
I didn't want to.
Yeah,
I didn't know
no.
if I should keep going or not. So.
No, that'll be pretty good because we can. We'll get the stand.
Yep.
We'll put the stand underneath the frame somewhere in here so that, like, there's some factor of safety.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be standing under the boom, but I just did it again.
That's okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't, because if anything's gonna happen.
Yeah.
This thing I trust because it's newer than most of the other things that Grandpa's ever owned. But yeah, so this is what we'll do, and then we can basically we'll wash down through.
Yeah.
We'll probably put it down first, wash the area up. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Is this all mud?
No, that's chips.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's rock bruises.
No.
Yeah, that's rock bruises.
Okay, that's okay.
It's all right. Yeah.
Potential.
Yeah, this fender here got.
It has stories.
It has stories, is right. Okay, so I guess maybe we'll go down first.
Oh, it's raining.
We gotta plug that power. We're gonna get wet anyways.
Yeah.
We'll plug that power steering box again. We won't be turning the wheel, so it won't be a problem again.
Yeah, getting.
Yeah, and then we'll then we should be able to get to everything. So I'll let it down.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a close-up of what this guy looks like before we get stuck in it. You got all this silt and stuff that when you're driving down the road gets up on top of here and usually rots these cross members out on these trucks, especially main trucks. Here's a good example. This is sand and salt and stuff. It makes this like cement that stays up in there and then will rot this out right here. This truck is amazingly clean. It'll also like ruin your wiring and stuff when that all gets in there. And then we can see the back of the cab has got all of this organic matter, which is dried now, but it's on there, which we couldn't get with the bed on. So we're gonna get all that off. We're just gonna clean this frame up real good so that we can do the rust converter on it. So you got it's just like a thin layer of that junk on the top of the whole frame where it just sets the water from the road. It's a muddy water, gets up in there and it dries and it just sets. Then we're gonna clean up in here again. We actually just realized that we think the steering box was changed not that long ago, because we found the plugs jammed down in that corner from when this box, and the paint on it does not match like the frame paint or the frame here, because this, you know, all the paint's gone here and this thing's still pretty nice. So we think that's actually got a rebuilt box or a new box in it. Plus, you know, you see the frame, the paint here, and then how dirty that is. So we're gonna go through and clean this up one more time, make sure that there's no oily residue left on this so that the rust converter will work. And then of course our paint will stick. That's what we're gonna go for. All right, so what do you want? You know, get right.
Start from back.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe not that close.
Yep.
It's gonna get.
Go ahead, go. Just do like a part of the back there.
Just like half of it,
Or just like one section, just so
just
it's
like this one.
Or that
This one and
yeah,
this
yeah.
one, or just this one?
Yeah, the two of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Back a little bit. So we can dig. Okay, excellent.
That looks nice.
Yeah. So we'll get a short.
That is so fun.
Yeah, we get a short of that. This has a bunch of that on the front too.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
I mean, it's not done, but...
Yeah, that was good enough for a short. Yep. All right, so yeah, we just got to, yeah, go for it. Yeah, so
oh
like,
my god, it's a huge bee.
yeah, so like up in and around any, I mean, you got to get
I'm gonna go on the other side.
you got to get every, well, you haven't finished from this side.
Yeah, but I won't.
All right, let me finish this side and then you go over there, okay?
A few moments later.
I think so.
Yeah?
I think.
Good?
I think so.
Okay.
In the ground.
Yeah, that's all right. As long as we're not crushing the wiring. Yeah, so
These.
yeah, so pull those out, and then I'll get this stand. We'll do that. We're gonna leave the tractor running
Okay.
for this whole time because that will hold the tension up against it.
Yep.
Now, we could use the those jack stands too as wheel chocks. So if
Okay.
you lean it down and shove it in behind the wheel, because what will happen is if for some reason this comes down,
It's gonna go backwards.
it's going to land on this, but it's also going to want to go backwards. So if we keep it from rolling backwards and it's on that stand, it shouldn't actually go anywhere. So usually what I do when I do is, yeah, I do it the other way. Put the handle up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then just like that. Now jam it in there. That's what I do. Yeah. That good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh yeah, like I said, we'll leave the tractor running. So you can go ahead and get this thing warmed up again. Alright, so we're going to drill out these pop rivets. As long as we're going the right way. So that we can take this heat shield out because there's a whole bunch of area underneath here that we want to coat. And also if we don't take this out. We'll have to tape it up really good, and so we don't get undercoating and paint on, or mainly the undercoating, because if this actually does get hot, being that it's an exhaust heat shield, it will just smell. It'll be burning undercoating, and it will make smoke and stink, and you know, it's the very worst. Might catch a car on fire. So we're gonna get this out of the way so that we can properly coat all this, and then we'll install it back after we finish doing all that. Plus I got a drill bit that's 9 sizes too big. Oh, it's nice when they turn. Okay, I'm gonna try to punch that one out. I got 2 down here. Okay. Hopefully we'll punch them out. Like that. Like that. Punch that out. My hand.
Oh, that's good.
Just like that.
Okay.
We got it. Yeah, buddy. That's pretty good, yeah, I'd say.
Nice.
What?
It's pretty warm.
Okay.
Do you want to touch it?
No, you got it.
Are you sure? Okay, just touch it. Tell me from right.
Yeah, it's warm.
Okay.
You want, let me...
I don't know.
Hold that.
Yep.
Okay.
1 hour later.
Alright, I'll hold that.
Yep.
All right. Brooke, can you help me?
Yep. What are we doing?
We're going to spin this thing. And it's getting caught in the... Okay, we gotta pull this part this way too. No! Come in! Alright, so I need you to do the sign for him, to tell him what to do. I'm going to tell you, this is up, that's up, this is down, and then this is roll the bucket, but we should just be going up, okay?
Roll the bucket up,
Yep.
down.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Front right now, I can't see anybody. Nobody.
No, I know. We don't have enough.
Yeah, you do. Is that better?
I don't know if you'll have the height.
I'm going to roll the bucket up so there's plenty. I want to be able to get it up so I can see underneath and see what you got to do.
Okay.
What's roll the bucket up?
What?
What's roll the bucket up?
We'll see.
He's taking his shoe off.
Yeah. He's not going to have the height, and I'm going to get stuck holding this thing. Alright, now tell him to go up. Slowly. Okay, can you take that? Tell him to stop. Tell him to stop. Can you take this card out, please?
Yeah. Is that far enough?
Yep. I got just enough height. Yeah, now that's gotta go. No. Can you hold this so it doesn't spin and hit anything?
Oh my god, he's going up.
Yeah, I didn't tell him to go. Sorry.
That's
Okay, you can come out of there. We're going on those tires. Alright, tell them to come down slow. Yep.
Now what? Stop?
Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. Hold on.
He wants to know if you want to leave it hooked up, just to be on the safe side. That's what he asked me to tell you. That's pretty dangerous. Oh.
He already cleaned the inside, right? Oh, use that right there for a balance.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I'd tie it to it
Strap
something.
through that, put it crossways so it can't move. That would hold pretty good. Either put it on this side or clean that side.
Yeah, we'll swap which side it's on, yeah.
Strap right to it.
There we go. Bingo, blingo. Alright, you want to go get the little impact with Phillips and we'll take these inner fenders out?
Yeah, this is terrifying.
I don't know if I'll bring it in or leave it where it is. Probably bring it in. I don't want to take the time right now.
Yeah.
That's good, Bob. That'll work really nice. You'll still be able to clean both sides just like it is.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to take this short.
Get a hold in hard.
Yeah, I don't. I'm scared that this thing is going to fall over.
It's not going to fall. I just tied it up. It's fine. You just push in hard. Aim. That's right, and this one will have an L for left. Tell you what, Mr. Man, it's like they knew what they were doing. Bingo! There's Uno. Dirty.
Do you have some gloves to cover that up? Mine look pristine.
Yeah.
Fresh manicure.
Yeah, what's that for?
It's for prom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're hiding them?
Yeah, because I don't want them dirty. don't want to break them. They were expensive.
Alright, so what's up? What do we got going on here? Stuff's changed. Things have happened.
We have accomplished quite a bit in the past hour and a half or so.
Couple hours.
Well, it feels like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But so far, we have lifted up the Ranger, and we were able to see the grossness and disgustingness. It wasn't actually that gross or disgusting. Just this back part right here. We pressure washed all of it, pretty much, and Purple Power washed it again. Pressure washer is a savior.
Yep.
We
It strips
appreciate
all that oil and grease and organic matter that's growing on it, because nothing will stick to that.
Right.
As far as rust converter, primer, paint, undercoating, nothing sticks to that stuff.
Yep. And then what we just did a couple minutes ago was we put the truck back down on some jack stands, and then we lifted this up, which was a little bit scary. It was a little
touch and go.
A little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, Gramp was yelling, or Dad was yelling. I was yelling at Gramp while he was running the tractor, and I'm holding the bed, and
I'm
scared
just
me a little
here.
bit. Yeah, and Brookie's just standing there watching. It's pretty typical, though. Gramp and I, we've been doing stuff like that together a long time. We're always yelling at each other.
I'm the bystander.
It's fine. It's always fine. It's just a little.
So,
Can be touchy during the operation, let's say.
anyway, we set 2 tires down, and we have a piece of
Tube of
board.
six hemlock,
Board.
no less. Hemlock.
And we set the bed on this, and it was very unstable. So we have our blue little cart thing that we had it on originally. We tied it up to that. It is pretty secure now, I think, hopefully.
So now we're going to go through, and the same thing we just did to the truck, we're going to go through and we're going to clean the bed underside, top to bottom, get rid of all this stuff. If you see this lovely grease right here.
It looks like it got burnt.
That's the grease from the U-joint. That is where
That's
the rear,
gross.
that's where the, that is exactly where the U-joint is and the front of the differential, and it slings it all over. So we clean that all out. There's mold and stuff all inside the
Yeah, I was gonna
fiberglass
say, that
part
looks like
here.
mold.
We're going to clean all that out because we'll prime, paint, undercoat all this, fluid film in the places that we can't get paint to make sure that this lasts some years.
A while.
Yeah, some years. This little truck is so nice. It's ridiculous how nice this little truck is for being in Maine its whole life. It's amazing. Stuff just flies apart practically. Bolts not, we just like taking the front suspension apart, rear, different, all the stuff just comes right apart. It's amazing. No torches involved, a little bit of penetrating, no cutting. You know, it's great. And the bed and the cab, they're just like original paint, just a little bit of surface rust at the edges of stuff. It's amazing. So it may be just a 93 Ford Ranger and not worth a great deal, but it's worth a great deal to us now.
Yes.
So we want to make sure it sticks around with us for a while, and it'd be pretty cool. So I was actually thinking about it earlier. It's not like a full restoration. I'm calling it a late start restoration because this is a pretty typical process that we do.
Yep.
We don't do like restorations per se here. Well, we haven't done one in a long time anyways. Gramp hasn't done one in a long time. But this is like a late start restoration. This is the type of thing that we do quite often with vehicles. So it is what it is. It's snowball. We're supposed to get it running on the road, driving. Now it's in a million pieces, but it's going to be great.
It's amazing.
Got a lot of work to do before Loring main event, so that we can race this thing. Brookie can race this thing. Got a lot to do
learn how
still.
to drive it.
Still got to learn how to drive a standard too, which is going to be interesting. So, speaking of that, let's get to it. I can see a exhaust heat shield that I should take out so that we can do the same thing like we did underneath the cap.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to doing that. Washing. You'll join us. You'll see it. You'll see the grime coming off.
Yep.
Awesome. Now it's recording.
It's the dad thing.
Yeah, no. Everyone. Everyone. Can you hear? No, maybe we. Oh,
Hey, ow.
sorry. Did I get
Poke me in
you?
the face.
Sorry.
Yeah,
All right, let's just go. All right, good.
awesome.
You gonna do a point again? Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
end of the day.
It is the end of the day. It's the end of a Sunday.
Very tired.
Yeah,
Gotta get home and do some homework.
that's right. We are fully stuck in this late start restoration project. It has turned into that. Hopefully, we're gonna start turning a corner next weekend though,
Yep.
because we'll start doing some
Rust converter.
rust converter.
Yep.
We're gonna do some undercoating. We're gonna do some priming. I think we were gonna step of that all out, but I think actually after seeing everything, we've got some, the bed. I think the bed we're just gonna undercoat the underside. That doesn't need any conversion or priming. The frame definitely needs rust converter to get that frame ready for primer and paint. So we'll do that. Do the bed separate. Maybe we'll. That's probably what we're gonna do next weekend. Then the following weekend we'll prime and paint the frame and undercoat the cab and spray out. That'll also give us time to clean up any of the other parts, suspension parts or whatever that we want to get blacked out to get put back in.
Yep.
So this is not a long day. Keep going. And we'll see you fast forward to next time.
Yeah, buddy.